Hey guys, session 2 of the week, we are pressing. So again, a little bit of a different day today, but still kind of following the same guideline structure that we're trying to, like stimulus we're trying to get out of this cycle. So warm up is going to be 10 band pass-throughs, 10 arm circles each way. So with your band all the way over, all the way back, 10 circles each way, 10 backwards, getting bigger, start back in the middle, 10 forwards, again getting bigger. Then 5 side plank pass-throughs each side and 10 dumbbell or kettlebell deadlifts. So your side plank pass-throughs in that side plank, arm coming through and back. 4 minute rounds of those. Then our strength pieces today, you're going to have 2. So we're going to do some seated strict press and then some push-ups. So your seated strict press, you can do 4 sets of 8 reps each arm with a 3-second lower in between each rep. So rest as you need between sets. So your seated strict press, this is going to make this a really strict movement. When you're standing, you can lean a little bit, there's a little bit more give. Not that that's what it's meant to be, but generally when it gets heavy you do that. Floor press, there's not really the option to do that. Seated strict press, I can't even speak. So dumbbell in one hand on your shoulder, up, 1, 2, 3, up, 1, 2, 3, 8 reps one arm, 8 reps the other. So depending on what weight you have at home, if you find that too hard, either try and get that out without the lower, or if it's getting the weight up for 8 reps, then cut the reps down. Because when we were doing standing strict press, I was saying to push press it up and control down. If your weight was too heavy, obviously we can't do that sat on the floor. So if taking the tempo out or lowering the reps doesn't work for you on this movement, I know we're limited at home, then I either want you to grab a water bottle or something a lot lighter and do it with that. Or just do standing strict press and do the same as you've done the last couple of weeks. Like that is going to work for you. Really repetition, doing the same thing is going to get you that strength. So if you have to do the same as last week, then actually that's not a bad thing. So either seated strict press with a 3-second lower or any of those variants to get that out, that strict press movement with the lower. So 4 sets of 8 each arm. Then we are going into 4 max effort sets of push-ups. So with this, I want you to be able to achieve 10 plus reps each set. So if on normal push-ups to the floor, you can't achieve that volume yet, then I want you to scale it back and go for 4 max effort sets, like raise to a chair in your living room or whatever. If you're going to get way more than 10, 20 push-ups in a set, then maybe we scale it up to some clap and pull-up push-ups, some inverted push-ups, something to just make it a little bit harder. So depending on where you are on the push-up scale, I want 4 max effort sets where you can get some good volume out. Then we are going into 4 rounds of 10 floor press each arm, 5 sprawlers. So you've been doing floor press at home. I just want you to do the same thing, 10 each arm lying on the floor, elbow touching the floor at the bottom, fully extended at the top. As soon as you've done your 10, we're going to do 5 sprawlers. So we haven't done sprawlers for a little while. In the gym we pick a mat and work across it. Basically the mats in the gym are a metre square. So we want you to be moving about a metre really, but whatever you can do at home is good. So a sprawler, you are going to be in a push-up position. Hit 1 push-up. You're going to walk the length of the mat, and that is 1. Then you push up again, plank walk across, that's 2. So each push up and movement across is 1. So you can do 4 rounds, 15 floor press each arm. Don't know whether I said 10 before, but it's 15. And 5 sprawlers. So your pushing should be pretty fried after that. Like you've done strict press, you've done push-ups, you've done floor press, you've done sprawlers. That is a big push day at the office. The last thing we're going to do today is a different shoulder shocker, 3 rounds of basically, depending on what weights you have, what weights you've been using for shoulder shockers, you're going to do, so if you have a dumbbell or kettlebell that is not too heavy, probably a dumbbell really, then you could hold it by one end each here and do it with that. So I could probably do this with a 10. So you can do 15 quarter raises, quarter front raises, then straight into 15 half front raises, and then 15 all the way above head, which is going to be absolutely horrible. Or grab your cans of baked beans back out, one in each hand, 15 quarter raises, 15 to eye height, 15 all the way overhead. That's one round. You have 3 rounds of that shoulder shocker. So yeah, have a play about, but that is going to absolutely burn. Doesn't need to be heavy, and also ideally when we're going above head, we want those arms nice and locked out. So if your weight's too heavy that you're kind of here, it's probably a little bit heavy, and you probably won't make it through 3 rounds. So that is a lot of press and shoulders for today. Yeah, enjoy. And next day is legs.